Okay, so here you can see this is all done. What I did, I simply started tying on one side and then tied on the other side using the same technique, and it reached up to here, and it can be used without any handle. So you can see if I not make any handle here attached, so you can just use it like a handbag like this simply. And if you want as a crossbody, then you can just make a chain, or you can use one more handle which you can hold like this. Square knot on all the border. I made a square knot. So for making a square knot, for this part, you can see the joint, and it's not that bad. So I've tried to do a few, you can see in here, but most of the joints are in around here so that you can't see. It is almost there, and what I've been doing throughout here, I have been doing 3 times, like 3 knots this side and 3 from from this side. But now I came up to 2 because I can see this is all set. So here we are. So here you can see I have only done 2 in the last one, and I'm going to do exactly the same here. I'm only going to use twice, and then obviously we know we only use single from here. So you can as you see the enough knots, you can always change. So here I was doing with the 1, and then I changed to 2, and then I quickly moved on to 3, and then throughout it was 3, and around here I am doing as 2. So again I am going to do, so you can see I've done already 2, so I'm going to go here now and not do it. So one more time. Yeah, so when you're doing it, make sure that the last one comes next to the other side, basically, not to the other side, so that not to this side, so that it looks nice and parallel when it sits. So basically this cord which going to this side should come to this side, not the other side. So there are a few things which you have to keep in mind, and otherwise it works out. Okay, so here you can see it's all gone one by one, and somewhere I have even used it twice, so it's more like how do you feel it's needed, like so. But I have tried and gone through each and every square knot loop, so I'm gonna do it the same. So here I feel need of doing it twice, so I'm going twice. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and I'm going to just cut and stick it here, and then I am going to use both. So it has to come like this. Alright, now, okay, so I've left 2 cords, and I'm gonna just do a lark head knot in the middle of the D-ring like this, and then use this is how it looks on the other side, and I'm just going to pull through this side so that we can use the lighter thing to cut it and stick. And let's make our side ready. Okay, so here I made the stripe, and what I'm going to do, add the D-ring using another thread to the stripe. So I'm just trying to add in the middle, so around it will be here. Like this. I'm going to use the strip. This is a square, and I have first made the square all around it. So how I chose the cord around it. So for cord I measured all around, and then I made 4 times of it, and then I doubled it, because in square knot we put the cord into half, but that's usually the measurement we take for the square knot. But here what I'm doing, so what length we were doing, we did the 4 times of the length of the square knot we're going to create, and then double it, and then I've added 2 meter cord extra, because this cord is very thin, and it's very smooth and silky, and it just goes closer, very close. And you can see we have made very close so that we can't see the frame, basically iron frame, and I did exactly the same on here. But for this part you can see the joint, it's not that bad. So I've tried to do a few, you can see in here, but most of the joints are in around here, so that you can't see. So doing this part, I have always used like 5 meters cords, the same technique I've used here. So you can see here in the beginning I have used from the smaller side I took 2 cords, but on the bigger frame side I've always gone on the head once. On here I started going twice, and I kept going, and around here I started doing thrice, like 3 times. But here what I've done, I used both humps, down and bottom and upper, both humps I have used, and then I kept going as 3 on both humps. That's how we were able to use the frame together, like add the cords as possible. Okay, so this one you can see there is no pattern around here, but in this one we're going to make pattern. Right, so for the pattern I am going to use this cord, and the pattern is going to look like this, which I've already created on the other side of the bag. So you can see this looks like a braid, and we're going to create that. First we're going to create this one. Okay, so here you can see I have put this 3 meter cord in the needle, and the end is equal, you can see. And now what I'm going to do is hold this and take the needle and put it through the side you want to keep upside. So I'm just basically pulling it through like this, and just bring to the end, keep pulling, and we just want a smaller end like this one, at least this much. Okay, now we're going down, so around here. So you can see I'm going on the so here we threads coming out, and we are going on the third one. So 1 2 3, third one, and now I'm bringing it to the second one, through the second one, and now it is going from the middle of the beginning part. Okay, and keep pulling, and that's how it looks. Right, now again I'm going to, from going forward I'm going to take 2 cords every time and keep doing exactly the same. Okay, and again go from the second one. Okay, and again take the second one, and when we're doing the second one you can see we're going, because there's 2 double layers you can see, and we're going from both, and we're tying from both. Okay, so when you're tying and going through the middle one, all right, and it does look all tied, you can see, for both ends. And now keep doing it to the other end. Okay, so here you can see I have done 2 lines. There's another one. So in this one I'm mostly picking 3 altogether, and you can see on the first one I'm about to show you how I finish the end. So you can see there's last 2 are left, so I'm just gonna take 2 and go through the same I do all the time. Just pull, and then I am simply going to bring it to here, the last bit, and again go through the and then bring it down. There we go. So this is how it's going to look, and then I'm going to cut it here and start the third one. So I'm going to start third one. And find both ends. this. There we go. And I'm gonna take from here and go around here, pull like this. Okay, just leave this much, probably this much, and again start doing the exactly same thing. And this time what I'm going to do is go just next to these. So here you can see just after this one I have these two, so I'm going to pull this to here like this. Keep holding these at the end and then pull this. Okay, again go through the last again and the two, and then keep doing exactly the same thing. Okay, and then again next two. It is possible to do it in one or more than that, more than two, like three, as we've done in the second line, but you can always figure out what works best for you or which type you would like. So yeah, keep continuing it around here and then end it around here where we started. Okay, so here you can see I am almost at the end of this one, so I'm just going to finish it here and we'll start the sides, start making the sides. There we go. And now I am simply going through this hook or say overhead thing, and we'll be cutting around other side and then gluing it like this. Okay, so you can see we're going this and this one, and this is how it looks on the back, and this is the front. Okay, now we're gonna start making the side. For the side I have taken this 3-meter cord. I'm just going to pin it down the middle part. So here is the middle. Okay, and I'm going to use this D-ring, and here I am taking a 4-meter cord, folding to half, start making lurkhead knot on the D-ring as well as on this cord which we have taken. Okay, so this is going to be like this, and I'm going to add a few more. Or you can see on both ends like this. I'm gonna add one more to this side. Just start making a square knot. Take 4 Okay, so you can see the square knots are done. Now for the next line, leave 2, take next 2, okay, and now you can see there are 2 cords left on each side there, and we will be using them in the next line. So we're on third line, and we're going to create the knot like this. So basically this is going to be a stripe which we're going to create for adding on the side. Okay, so yeah, just keep creating it until the end, and this is like going to be quite long, and then we will find the end. Okay, so here you can see I have prepared the strip, and it is almost 50 centimeter long, and in 4 meters we could prepare 50 centimeter long one, and here you can see the short cords, and I'm going to now prepare the end. So I'm first going to pin the knots down, and I am going to take, so I am first separating the cords into 2 parts. So there we go, 2 cords, 2 knots, half of cords, and I'm going to leave one of the cords, this one, as middle cord, and then I will start preparing the sides. So here to prepare the sides, I have taken 2 cords together and then make a double hitch knot on top of both. Okay, now leave the this one of the holding cord, and then take last tied cord or last cord which I used to make the knot, and then I'm going to take the next cord in the line, which is this one, and leaving this one through here, and now create the knot on these both. Okay, so this is how it looks. Right, and now I am going to hold the D-ring along with it. So again, as you know, we always leave one of the cord from the holding one and take the last tied. So I'm going to take this, and then you can see this is overlapping the next cord. And so what I'm holding this one as well, and these two, and the D-ring, and then I'm taking next cord and tying a double hitch knot on top of these 4 basically, like this. And now pull all the holding cords or the working cord or filler cords like this, and again leave one middle cord, take this holding cord, leave 1 or 2, I'd say 2, and keep holding one cord which you started from here. Keep holding that. Okay, now I've left 2 here, you can see, and now I'm going to take the next and make double hitch knot. Okay, there we go. Now keep these aside. So this one will anyway go down, this will stay with it, but now keep these aside. You can now start doing the same thing from this side. Actually, not this time. On the next one. Okay. So I'm holding the longer middle cord and the last tied cord, and here you can see there are 2 cords left. Okay, so first I am using with the D-ring. It's quite hard to cords which have already been tied aside, but we can work it out. There we go. And again do the same thing again. So you can first keep it loose. Okay, so now tighten the first round and the second round. There we go, and pull the cords. This is how it looks. Okay, now you can see there is 1 cord left, which is here, and I am leaving the 1 middle cord, and here is the last tied cord from this side. So I'm holding 1 middle cord and the last 1 middle cord which started from here, and same as the other side we will be doing, and the last tied cord. So there are 2, and I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. So 1 middle cord which I took from the, so I'm just crossing over like this, okay, and the last tied cord. Okay, so there we are like crossing over with both together, and here we are. And now what we're going to do as a process, here we left 1 cord which we had to tie, and now I'm also including the D-ring, and then I am tying on all 5. When we're doing it, we can always pick up. So from this side, these 2, from this side, these 2, like this, and I have to keep separating these cords to other side so that we can always make. Okay, now what I'm going to do is bring the cord which I have to tie for first round. Yeah, it is quite difficult, but yeah. So what you have to do is just put it through here. For the first round, and there we go. For the second round, exactly the same. So don't tighten up until you go through for the second round. There we go. So now you can almost easily tighten up. So pull the first round like this, and then the second round. Now pull these middle cords. the side cords, you can say. Okay, so this is how it looks, and now what I'm going to do, just pull it as tight as possible and then cut or chop all the ends and use the lighter to stick these. Okay, so this is how this tag looks like. Yes, it is gone a little black, but I think it's fine from the front. And this is one side. Again, now what we have to do, we're just going to measure on our side, which is here. Okay, and so what we have to do, we have to first go through the middle, find the middle point, which is here, and find the middle point of the bottom, and then we will start. Once we know the middle point of the bottom, we'll just go here and start sewing. So here you can see we will be sewing around up to here. So both sides should be equal basically. Okay, and now I am going to simply take the needle, so the side cord which we used as the main cord here, I'm taking one side of it and I'm going to start tying. So as we know, it goes through here. Just measure one last time. So almost here, so start from here. Go, and just exactly the same keep doing with all of these. There we go. So we're gonna just keep tying up until the end.